Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's July the 4th on the Duck Adventure, and happy 4th of July to my fellow Americans that are watching the show. But you'll get this tomorrow, so it'll be a little bit late. We're a little bit slow on the Duck Adventure sometimes. Okay, so the bottom line is this morning, no new hatches. The eggs that are in there are going to have to, I want to autopsy them because I'm very curious. Because of the hatch rate was, better this time, I want to know what happened to these guys. Now, I did do an autopsy yesterday on one of the eggs, and it was an absolutely fully developed duck that should have hatched. So I don't know what's going on, why, we have, why they died. I don't understand that, it's just like, and this hatch, we had so many of them that, they had such vigor and they were so strong and they hatched early and on day 28 we had so many of them hatch. Like when I cleaned out the incubator or the hatcher yesterday morning, day 29, the amount of ducklings, like it was different from the previous hatches. They were very strong, very fluffy, very active little guys. So but we've got 6 in here. They just went down for a little bit of a sleep here, but the one guy, him right there, that, he's been laying on his side, he's not doing much, but he's still alive and he's moving around. Like when I first came out this morning, he was at the other end of the tray, so he is moving around the tray, but he's really weak. I'm gonna try something that one of my viewers has commented before. Is I'm going to take a duck egg and I'm going to take the syringe and suck the yolk out and give him a little bit of yolk down his throat to give him a boost. It's the only thing I can think of that makes sense. Plus, I forget the person who commented. I read the comments and, like I said, I pay attention to the the comments, and I take everything with a grain of salt, and stuff that makes sense I retain it. And that was a very good comment on as far as giving the duckling a boost. So and it makes sense, because they do survive 48 hours to 72 hours after they're born on the the egg sac, the egg yolk that they absorb. So I'm going to give that little guy a boost, but the other 5, they're going to go down with their friends later today. Well, actually later this morning when I clean the hatcher out, and I got to wash the whole hatcher out here because I think it's July the 8th. I think it's either Monday or I think it's Tuesday that I have to put another batch of eggs in here. So I've got to clean this whole thing out, and it's really messy because those the holes that I put in the trays, it caused the mess to spread out through the hatcher here. The mess isn't contained to the trays anymore. But look how cute those little guys are. They're so cute. Oh, I love little ducklings. But we're gonna go down to the barn and see how all their brothers and sisters are doing. And and I gotta go do the duck chores, and the ducks are burning through food. It's nuts. I went and did another feed run yesterday, and it's crazy. I'm like at the feed store, and they didn't even have enough feed for me. I went in to buy a half a month's worth of food, and they didn't even have enough. They got me enough till Tuesday when their truck's coming in, so I've got enough to last me till Tuesday. But I'm burning through the food here, guys, and that's the thumbs up campaign. Just so everybody understands, the way YouTube works. When you thumb up the video, when you like the video, it gives credibility to what we're doing here, and it helps YouTube determine if we should be promoted. And the more viewers that watch the video, the more ad revenue I get, because the bottom line is, the ad revenue helps to subsidize the feeding of the ducks on the Duck Adventure on YouTube. And I'm not going to sit here and plead for donations. I'm not that kind of guy, and I've had lots of you very, very generous people, saying that you'd like to start a Kickstarter program, and I've got an idea on a Kickstarter program which I think all of you are going to like. We're not going to get another incubator. It's too late in the season to be doing more hatching. We're coming to the end of our opportunity here for the season because winter gets here, and last thing I want is little ducks floating around with winter. But I've got I want to get the live streaming going, and I've got an idea for a Kickstarter program, so we can get the live streaming happening here. But that is, I've got to take care of the ducks. That's top priority right now. And sitting on the computer setting all this up is the ducks need me outside. That's the bottom line. I'm a one-man show here. So, but back to the thumbs up. Sorry, getting sidetracked here. Is your thumb when you thumbs up a video, when you like a video, you have no idea how much that helps. It is the best. The next best thing you could do is click on the description, go down to the donate button, the link, and click and donate a whole bunch of cash to me. But the easiest thing to do is just hit the like button, and when you hit that like button, YouTube's it says that video is a credible video. It's not just a junk video. Like there's so much junk uploaded to YouTube that it's just junk, and no effort taken. And this is a big effort. What I'm doing here, this is a huge job taking care of. Like we're going to be over 500 ducks here. I'm a one-man show. I'm doing all the editing, all the publishing, all the filming, and I try to stay on top of it. So we're only one day behind, this summer on this adventure because it's so big. I don't want to get behind. I want to keep it current so you can actually watch what's going on here. And this is all a lot of work, but I need to, the video, I need the support from you, the viewers. Clicking the thumbs up video. When you click that, you have no idea how much it helps. It YouTube takes it and says that, this video is something that people like. Even if you don't watch it all the way, if you only watch it halfway and still click that like button, YouTube says, well, hey, the video was good. Bang, it starts getting promoted, across YouTube, and then we get more viewers, more subscribers, and I get more ad revenue because, the ads, they don't pay much. Like, I think it's, 1/4 of a cent, half a cent. It's so ridiculous, the amount of money that, gets paid to me on those ads. But we need volume, and volume, translates into more money, which means, the duck feed bill gets paid, and believe me, the duck feed bill is freaking huge on this this adventure, and I'm taking a leap of faith here that you want to watch the show and want to see what it's like to do this and this crazy adventure I'm doing, and I just, all I need from you is liking the video. So that, I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to harp on it because I hate wasting time. I hate watching YouTube videos where they just self promote. This is all about the duck adventure. I've got it. I've put the new credits on in the beginning and the end, reminding you. And that's all I can do, and I appreciate all you guys that are, commenting below to thumbs up the videos, and, I hope that, we can, get, so that you automatically, first thing you do, just like the video, or at the end, just automatically like it, it's no big deal. So, but let's go outside and see what the ducks are doing and go down to the barn and see all the little babies from yesterday. Okay, the ducks heard the door open. As soon as I opened the door, they started quacking. It's a cool morning. It's really cool. Like, it's only 12 degrees out right now. Well, put it this way, I'm wearing pants. I haven't worn pants all summer. I hate this. But today, yesterday, I was supposed to do the swamp, super highway. I go down to the swamp with the weed whacker. The water, because of all the rain we're having, the water was so deep, I couldn't even weed whack because I would actually be weed whacking in the water, though that's how deep the water was. Like, I couldn't even, there was no way. It was like just spraying water everywhere. I was like, okay, I can't do this. Then I was sinking. The farther I was getting out, just walking to check, and I was like, okay, we can't. And today, same thing. I was just down there, and it's like the water's crazy. It rained again last night. It's supposed to rain again today, but then it's supposed to stop and get nice again. So who knows? But I got to do the water, and I got to get some food for these guys because they're just burning through the food. Look at them. Get in the tub. So I got to turn the camera viewfinder so I can see here, and I'm operating braille. I don't have my glasses on. Just look at the little things. I feel so bad that I got the adults locked up, but like I said, I got to get this swamp highway open so they can get to the lake. But the water's so deep that I can't even get down there with the weed whacker. But I know for a fact that their feed is empty. I filled it last night before I went to bed. It was about 8:30. I was down here and I filled up their food, but they're burning through food like it's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Well, when you got 300 ducks, they go through a lot of food. But let's go inside and see the babies. Oh, they're getting so fluffy. Like, look at that. They're getting, you can see the feathers developing. What a difference. I mean, this bird is about, I'm trying to think, well, I think it's July the 10th. They're a month old. So they're about 24 days right now. And last year I started letting the ducks free range at day 32. So the sooner we can get the adults down to the lake, the sooner I can let these guys out. Oh, they're so cute. But let's go see the babies here. I didn't turn on the exhaust fans last night. Oh, we got a bunch of ducks in here. Not everybody's outside this morning. Oh, it's bizarre that you guys are in here. Oh, look how pretty he's getting. I want to show you this one here. He's got some really cool looking colors to him. He's got white specks all through his feathers. Like, that is pretty neat looking duck. You know, white and brown, and it's going to be interesting how these crossbreeds turn out. You know, my gut's telling me I'm going to have a whole bunch of cool looking crossbreed pets here. I'm going to have to seriously get a bigger building for this winter, because I got a hunch I'm going to end up keeping you know, more ducks than I can handle. But I got to clean this out today. But this actually is 4 days since I took the food out of here. This is just 4 nights of sleeping. So I'm gonna clean this out, because I don't want the ammonia smell in here, because I've got the ducklings in here. You know, and actually I'm surprised the little ducklings here, they didn't burn through all their food or their water. That's bizarre. Just look at them. I know. Is everybody alive? Oh no, we got one that died. Oh damn. We got a dead duckling. Look at this duck. They're hanging around the pool. Yeah, I had a hunch about that little duckling last night. He didn't look too well last night either. They're standing on him right now. I gotta pick him up. But I'm looking, there's no other dead ducklings here. I'm gonna turn the infrared light off so we can get a better shot. There. Rather than get, holy man. I just unplugged the lights here, and the mosquitoes that are off the walls, I'm getting, like, you wouldn't believe I'm getting just eaten alive here. But we'll get down and get a shot here. And I'll suffer. Look at that. That's a mess of little ducklings, right? So we're going to bring down those other 5 today. And I've got to get another pool in here, because this is too many ducklings in one pool. You know, because they're going to be in the pool here for the next 5 days until they get big enough. So I'm going to set up another pool today and then split them into 2. So there's 2 pools with you know, the ducks, and there's Doug at the door. Oh, they're so cute. I love little ducklings. Oh, they're so sweet. And we got another hatch next week. So, oh, there's a cool looking duck. Look at him. Look at that little thing. There's some cool looking half-breeds. I think the Rouen and the Peking crossed, you know, it's going to be interesting what we get. That guy's got white wings too. I don't know if I can get a shot for you. He's got white tips on his wings. It's going to be interesting what we get. I'm hoping I don't get too many cool ones, because, you know, I don't want to have that many pets. But then again, you know, I might have started a whole new breed here with the Rouen and the Peking crossed. Because I know some of the crossbreeds outside, I can't believe the size of them, you know, for a crossbreed, because a Rouen duck is about 30% smaller than a Peking duck. So if I'm getting big crossbreeds, you know, who knows, I might come up with a whole new strain of duck here. We'll see. It'd be interesting to see how big they get. And, you know, like the Rouen are bar none the best tasting duck. It's my favorite one. It's absolutely the best tasting meat. crispiest, the best tasting skin. It's, you know, the only problem is they're so small. That's the only problem. Like a Rouen drake is 2 people. That's you know, and a female is 1 person. They're just that small of a duck, but they're tasty. Bar none, the best. You wouldn't believe the mosquitoes. I don't know if you can see them flying around here, but they're it's crazy. But not as bad as yesterday. Actually, yesterday was worse. So. But I'm going to get these guys fed. I got to go outside and take a bag of food to the little guys and get their water done, and I'll get the chores done, and I'll give you a shot when I'm done. Well, Doug, the canary in the coal mine duck feces detector, that's as far as he'll come. He's at the door. He really wanted to come in. I opened the gate, and I'm just doing the chores here. He came, stopped at the edge. He won't even step foot past the gate. He's Doug. Doug's semi back to normal. Actually, he's getting better, but like I have to sight the 22 in, so he's gonna go all screwed up here shortly. But I definitely gotta clean it out in here today because I've got my eyes have got a little bit of an ammonia burn, so I gotta turn the exhaust fan on here for the ducklings because I've got to clean this up today. And this is Doug. Look at it. That's as far as he's going. He's gonna watch me work, and he's not coming in here. But yet, you know, he'll walk around the pen in the duck poop, but in the barn he won't. Makes no sense. You know, I'm out here, and they know it's they know it's feeding time. It's been a frenzy over at the feeder, so that feeder's probably pretty close to being picked clean. So I'm gonna go get a bag of feed, and because I know they're gonna need it, and we'll put it in. And the poor adult ducks are just going nuts, you know. I'm going to be out in the yard. I'm working in the yard today because you know, I want to get that highway to the swamp done, and I'm going to let the ducks out. I can't handle it. I really hate them locked up, and hopefully, my gut's telling me though, once I get this path cut and it takes the cover away from the fox and you know, my activity down there, who knows? You know, the fox might decide to blow. Because I know last year, you know, we had no problems, none. But then again, you know, the swamp was clear cut. I had the whole path there. There was like no place for the fox to hide. Right now, there's lots of places for him to hide. So if I take the hiding spots away, it's going to make his job a lot harder. And you know, the fox, you know, they're pretty you know, lazy when there's easy food around. But if I make it too hard for them, you know, hopefully they go somewhere else. Or, you know, I kill it, one or the other. Well, that's a job I didn't even count on. This morning I went in there, I did you know, since I turned the video camera off, it's been 3.5 hours, and I've been shoveling duck poop. This is my 5th wheelbarrow load. Look at that. That nasty looking stuff. Just look at it. Oh, man. It's going on top of my compost pile. I spread it out all over the compost pile to give it a layer in the straw, but because of all the rain we've been having, last night we got a lot of rain, which I didn't even hear the storm last night. The pen was really soft, and when it's soft like this, it takes a lot less water to wash the pen down. So I got a sidewalk washer that I put on the end of the hose, and it's just a very sharp stream, and it cuts the dirt, the poop right off the ground, and you can just, like a razor blade, slice off the wet feces. And what you can see here now, the grass is actually, the dead grass is showing through here underneath. So I cleaned it like right up till it's back to the ground again, so the ducks aren't walking on poop because it was getting pretty bad. But like 5 wheelbarrow loads, and I just did this not even, oh god, I think here maybe 10 days ago. I'm gonna be so glad when I get these guys to the lake, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be down there cutting the path, but I had to take advantage of this, you know, the poop being so soft this morning. And so it's like, I think it's like about 11:30 right now, and I haven't even got a coffee into me yet. So I've just been going madman here, duck poop. Oh, this is one part of the duck adventure I wish I could share with you guys in great detail. But I want to show you my little Chinese goose. Look at the size of this guy. He's getting bigger. He's so gorgeous. And my other big goose is right there. Oh, it just took off. So the geese are, they think they're ducks, which is a good thing because they're going to be living with the flock and they'll be the protectors. But I got to get the weed whacker going here and put the blade on it, and I got to get that path cut and get these ducks out of here because I don't want to keep doing this. And these guys are not even 2 weeks away. I could get them, the way they're developing feathers right now, I could have them in 2 weeks at the lake. Maybe 3 tops, but more likely 2 more weeks, and these guys will be at the lake. So, and then we still got another batch of little ones inside. So we got lots of ducks here. So I'm gonna go and have my coffee, even though I'm gonna have to nuke it and have something to eat. Well, actually, I was mistaken on the time. It's 12:30. So I've been out here since I think it was 7. I came outside and started working, but I just I fed them at 7. I put a bag of food in, and someone told me, I'm going to check the feeder, and they had just cleaned it out. So it took them 5.5 hours to eat a bag of food. So that's why it's important to thumbs up the video. Helps me feed the ducks. Well, I thought instead of going to have a coffee here, get undressed, and then get all my my crappy clothes back on, or feces clothes, or you know what kind of clothes. Anyways, I'm gonna shovel out more duck poop. I'm gonna clean the barn out here, get this straw out of here so that and get rid of the ammonia smell, so that I can bring down the other ducklings. Just look at them, they're so cute. I take quite a few breaks and come over and take a look at them, but there's some neat looking ones. Like there's one here, I wonder if I can get him. Oh yeah, there. Look at this guy. He's got a pure black head. Like, there's some neat looking ducks. Like, look at his head. You know, he doesn't have the markings like the Rouen have, the striped head. He's black, so it's quite interesting, you know, when a Rouen and a Peking cross, what you get. Because, like, there's some ducks that I think aren't purebred Rouen anyways, that look like Rouen. Like, look at that guy, he's got a striped face. Here, I'll pick him up. Come here, little guy. Look at this guy. Like, he's got sort of like a teardrop face to, or eyes to him. Like some serious mascara. Oh, he's so cute. Just look at them. Oh, little ducklings. And Doug thinks they're cute too. He's got his head right inside here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta get that dead duck. Totally forgot about that. He's been in here the last 5 hours, cooking under the heat lamp. I discovered him this morning, actually, on the video there, when I came down this morning to do the water and food, and then I got doing the duck poop outside and completely forgot about him. So, but that's the little ducklings. Oh, they're so cute. Just look at them. Now, I'm going to shovel this out, all the straw out of here, and put fresh straw in so that it doesn't stink anymore. And then I'll go have my coffee. Alright, I've got the barn cleaned out, and I'm surprised I don't have a bunch of ducks coming in. Usually when they hear the straw, they come over, but I guess they're relaxing right now. You're not going to believe this, but we've got another storm blowing in. There's some serious black clouds coming in. I know when I got up this morning, I looked and it said like a 30% chance of rain, which usually means no, it's not going to rain. But sure enough, I noticed the temperature dropping, and I felt a cool breeze, and I went out outside the barn, took a look, and big giant black clouds. So I hope it doesn't rain. I gotta get down to that swamp and start cutting. But I want to show you midget duck. Midget duck is finally, or tiny, is finally starting to get some fluff. Not a lot, but some. He's you take a look, like it's harder and harder to see his skin. So. But his head still looks caved in. He looks like he's a radiation victim. So it's hard to believe that duck is, well, he's 25, 26 days old. He should be like 5 times bigger. Instead, he's living with the babies. So, but just look at them. They're so cute. This hatch, you know, I noticed that they were a lot more on day 28. It was a lot more accurate on their, you know, they were like, well, they started coming early, but basically, you know, now, you know, we got those 5 ducks up there, well, 6, I don't think the 6th one's going to make it, but that hatched on the 29th day. So, And today's the 30th day, and not one egg is pipped through. So we're going to have to do an autopsy. I want to see what the deal is with them. If they're fertilized eggs or if they're dead in the shell or something. But I just realized here we got a couple ducks with blackheads. They almost look like loons. So there's two that I can see so far with pure blackheads. It'll be interesting to see what these guys turn out like. So I'm headed up to the hatcher, and I'm going to get those ducklings and bring them down. I can't believe it that Rouen that was really weak, that did nothing and just laid there for the last 36 hours is now walking around. So I'll get the tray out and I'll show you here. I'm shocked. He's rebounding. All right, he's walking around like he's getting stronger, but he's seriously got a problem keeping his balance. Oh, sorry about that bad camera there. But he's, we'll put them, just look at them. They're so cute. These are the last 6 that hatched. So we're going to take them down to the barn and put them with their, I guess, brothers and sisters. Oh, they're so cute. Just look at them. And not one egg in there has pipped, so we got to do an autopsy. Doug is doing an inspection first before I put them in there. This dog, he's I don't understand why he's so interested in ducklings. Like, just crazy. All right, Dougie. He's a duckling dog. Hey, Doug, what's going on? Oh, he's done his smell. He's checked them out. They're approved. All right. Hey, let's put them. Oh, I know, they're so cute. I'm gonna put you with your brothers and sisters. Oh, there we go. All right, there they are. Oh, it's gonna take a little while to get conditioned to be with everybody. And of course, Doug's got to stick his head in to make sure they're all right. Man, this dog and ducks. Dougie, what are you doing? All right, Doug, let's go. He keeps giving them little licks. I don't understand it because he doesn't want to eat them. He gave that one a little lick and he did a little bit of a squeal. But I don't understand it. He's certainly interested. Oh, sorry about the bad camera there, guys. I'm doing 2 things at once. And I'm not using the pivot heads because I'm getting really frustrated with them, how they're not focusing. And it's always the really good footage, they're out of focus. All right, Doug, let's go. Come on, Doug. Hey, come on. Oh, all right, we're off. Now I gotta go clean out the hatcher because I think it's Monday. Today's Friday, the 4th. No, Tuesday. It's Tuesday that we gotta load it up again. So I gotta wash out everything, soak the trays overnight. It makes it a lot easier if I lay them out there and fill them full of water and they soak. And then I'm gonna clean out the hatcher and get it ready for Tuesday. Well, first I'm gonna go and cut the swamp. All right, Doug and I are out of here. I'm gonna head up to the house. I'm gonna soak all the trays while I can clean the eggs out and do the dreaded autopsy and find out why those and I'll actually find out why they didn't hatch, or what stage they died at, and how many actually didn't hatch, because we had 2 or 3 die after they hatched. I only had 5 or 6, maybe 6 tops that pipped and died. Wasn't many this time. Like, it was very few. I'm thinking 5. It was 5 that pipped and died. So that's a much lower rate. So the humidity must have worked better with the vaporizers that I'm using. So, but I'm going to soak the trays from the hatcher, and I'm gonna try to get going at the weed whacking here in the swamp, and I've got to get the hatcher ready. I think it's Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. I think it's the 8th that we have to load it up again with the other 180 eggs, and we'll have another hatch next weekend. So we're just pumping the ducklings out here. Look at these guys, they're so cute. But it's the crossbreed, so I'm really, this next batch of eggs that's going to hatch next weekend, it should be interesting because these, I'm 99% sure these eggs were at the beginning, these ducklings were from the eggs that were at the beginning of when the Rouen and the Peking got put together. So we might, the next batch of ducklings, we could get like a ton more crossbreeds. You know, and I'm talking a ton more because they were together. Well, you know, with a drake mates with a female, you know, the semen can be in there for up to, I think it's 20 days. It's good for. So these eggs will be well into the end of the second week. So, you know, any new fornicating that took place, you know, we should have some. You know, we should have some interesting next weekend, interesting crossbreeds. This weekends are really interesting. I love those blackhead ones, so I can't wait to see what they turn out like. All right, I'm gonna head up to the hatcher and, you know, start that process. All right, the final count is 105 eggs. Did not hatch, did nothing, no pipping. So this is gonna be, you know, a surprise on what we're gonna hit here. I don't know what we've got in here and what stage they're at, or. You know, but I'm curious. I'm really curious because of the fact that this hatch, 2 days early, they started, you know, hatching, and by the 28th day, all of but 6 were born. So, you know, I want to know why these did not do this. So here we go. I gotta get the pivot heads on and fire up the carburetor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out why this is what's happening here. Okay, that guy, he died in the incubator. That's an incubator. Well, so far it's incubator. Yeah, that's incubator again. Yeah, that's an incubator. Death in the incubator. Yep, another one. Unfertilized. Not the Chinese fault. Yeah, that guy. It's the incubator, man. There's something going on here. Like, that one's iffy. Unfertilized. That's incubator again. Unfertilized. Oh, that's really bizarre. I wonder what duck's not having sex. Incubator again. That's incubator. 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 Incubator again. Look at that. Barely developed. Now this is not for the weak of heart, I can tell, or weak of stomach, I can tell you that much. Oh, that's incubator. Ooh. Actually, that was a rotten egg. Sorry. Unfertilized. Unfertilized. What? This is bizarre. I wonder what duck is not doing it. Look at that. And that's a crossbreed. A crossbreed that died in the incubator. Incubator. So, the theory, unfertilized. So the theory of interbreeding causing the death in the incubator, that crossbreed just nixed that theory. Yeah, this is... Oh, that one actually could have died in the hatcher. Unfertilized. Oh, that's bizarre. Oh, that's incubator. Yeah, he's incubator, definitely. Incubator death. Oh, unfertilized. Incubator.
It's like, you know, they were dead before I even put them in the, oh, unfertilized. That is bizarre. And these are all Rouen and peaking. There's no Muscovy breeding in these eggs because this is when the Muscovies were separated. So, another incubator. Unfertilized. It's just weird, you know? It's like that one's iffy on the, it might have died in the hatcher. Yeah, that's possible hatcher death. You know, it's hard to say on those bigger ones. You know, hard to say. Oh, rotten. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, unfertilized. I'd like to know what duck is not doing it. Another unfertilized. That's crazy. Actually, this is probably the highest batch of unfertilized that we've hit. Another one. Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's an incubator. Another incubator. Look how small they are. Incubator again. Okay. Definitely incubator. Like it's, I don't know. It's just weird. Another. The incubator. Incubator. Look how small that guy is. He's really small. Oh, unfertilized. Unfertilized. You know, like it's just weird that there's. Oh, that's. Look at that. That's definitely died in the incubator. Oh, unfertilized. You know, it's like, I don't know. That's definitely an incubator. Oh, no, that was fertilized but died in the incubator. Yeah, look at that. Like they're not. Incubator death. Like. I don't know what's going on with that incubator, man. There's something. Like, look at that. Like, oh, unfertilized. Like, yeah, like that's not ready yet. That's incubator. You know, it's really strange. Is, you know, when I did the test, and you know, when I hit the 4 live ones, I thought, okay, this tray is, you know, the amount of 250 eggs, or 252 eggs, and hit 4 live ones on the first 4 eggs you do, and then you put them in the hatcher, and you know, then you get you know, this kind of death. And that died in the incubator. That was not even remotely close to ready to hatching. Oh, unfertilized. Yeah, like look at that. Like it's like, I'm trying to think, you know, like what would cause this? Like have this much death. And then to have ducklings hatching early so strong. You know? Like look at that guy, he's not even remotely close to being ready. Like, I don't know. Like, look at that. Like, they're not like, you know, considering at day 25 you take them out of the incubator, you know, they're not even remotely close to day 25, and actually they're, you know, they're dying in the incubator and rotting, because look at that, that's rotted egg, you know. Right. I'm getting really sick of doing autopsies, I tell you. And it's like this, it's the same result, you know. It's something's going wrong in the incubator. Right. Like, they're so tiny, like. Well, unfertilized. Incubator. Oh, rotten. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, like look at that, eh? That's not even, that was cooking in the incubator actually. Slow cook. Like, yeah, they're not even, like they're not 3 days away from hatching, you know. And that's the thing about this, is that, you know, they were taken out 3 days before the hatch to put in the hatcher, and that duckling is not even, like actually that duckling's starting to decompose in the shell. Oh, unfertilized. Oh, rotten. Oh, gross. Oh, another one. Oh, that was actually dead in the incubator, rotting. Oh, man, it reeks. Incubator death. It's like, I don't know, this incubator is, like, I don't know. Whew. Man, it smells like, oh, unfertilized. Yeah, there's a rough guy. Like, I don't know. Not a good situation. 105 eggs. Did nothing, and I don't know how many were unfertilized here, but that's it, folks.
Well, I think I know what we're going to have a Kickstart program for is I think I have to get Cynthia a new carburetor. It just died. I hit the reset on the bottom and it's not working and the motor's red hot. So I don't know if I just burned out the carburetor or not, doing 105 duck eggs. She's going to kill me when she gets home. But hopefully it's just overheated. I'll find out later and I'll hit the reset before she gets home. So anyway, so that's the deal. You know, this the incubator, I don't know what you know what I can say about this thing. Well, I can say it's you know, it's a piece of crap, but I don't understand. You know, we had such strong hatch rate there at the beginning. You know, the you know, the 140 roughly, I think it was, you know, or 135 ducklings you know, hatched so fast and right on time, and then these guys died you know, at various stages of development. You know, I don't know. I mean, is it inbreeding? Is it a garbage incubator? Is it a combination of both? Who knows? But you know, I got lots of work to do today. I'm gonna go on and with something positive and get the weed whacker fired up.
Well, we got another rainstorm. Man, it just doesn't stop this year. But the ducks are some are enjoying it, some are hiding. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be down in the swamp doing the weed whacking. The rain this year is crazy.